Around the world, there are places where people live longer, healthier, and more purposeful lives. They don't chase health, they live it naturally in regions known as the Blue Zones. I originally was trained as an obstetrician and gynecologist, but then about 15 years ago, I started teaching at my university and developed a program in lifestyle medicine. So as part of our program, I taught about some of the Blue Zones principles. So it was something I was interested in before. But then when I was diagnosed with breast cancer, I would take some of the Blue Zones books with me to chemo. And while sitting doing chemotherapy, I thought, as soon as I am able to, I want to travel to the Blue Zones and to experience this life, this joy, this different way of living that I read about. I wanted to do more than to merely survive. And it felt like the Blue Zones really showed a path or a map in order to get there. Last summer, I went with my family to Okinawa, Japan, and we visited some of the villages, like Ogimi Village. One of the women made a whole breakfast for my family, and my kids, my husband, and we ate with her. And she invited me to go exercise with her and some of her friends who exercised regularly. She brought out her exercise bands and was excited to tell me about how they regularly engaged in physical activity and the importance of community and eating a bunch of whole and delicious, naturally grown foods. And so even though I couldn't bring all of that back to my home, I've tried to take some of what I've learned there and learned from the amazing people in the Blue Zones and to implement that in my life to try to make healthier choices, easier choices. I'm honored to help lead ACLM's work on the Blue Zone certification course for physicians and health professionals. This is a new opportunity for health professionals to bring the science and the spirit of longevity to life. Here's a bit more about the Blue Zone certification course. Developed by the American College of Lifestyle Medicine and Blue Zones, this certification empowers physicians and health professionals to reimagine care, from reactive to proactive, from individual willpower to supportive environments. Through 6 engaging modules, you'll explore the principles that shape longevity: nutrition, movement, purpose, connection, and more. You'll learn how to design spaces, systems, and habits that make the healthy choice the easy choice. Along the way, you'll rediscover your own well-being, because when you thrive, your patients and communities thrive too. The certification is more than professional development. It's a commitment to living better and leading better. Whether you're in clinical care, education, or wellness leadership, the Blue Zone certification course offers a framework to support lasting lifestyle change, anchored in science, community, and the lived wisdom of the world's healthiest cultures. Join a global movement redefining the future of health. Live better, lead better, learn from the world's longest lived cultures.